feel like there's an opportunity that people can focus on themselves,
Yeah.
not just of course working out, maybe home, I guess, but also focusing on yourself, on evaluating your life. Sometimes we're in a rush, so this is a good time to just evaluate just your life. What's going on. This is
Now, your hosts, Robbie Vega and Lou Alexander, the tax collector.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is
Yeah.
your boy, LL Kulu. Welcome to another episode of the Tax Collectors Podcast. To my left, I got Robbie Vega.
What's going on, everybody? You already know the ways with the gloves and the mask. Gotta stay protected.
To my right, I got that guy, Ricardo.
Come on, man. You already know what's up.
So what's up, guys? How you guys feeling today, man? What you got right there? The Lysol?
What's up, man? I was gonna say the same thing.
It's not even Lysol, bro. It's
Both
Glade.
you guys.
Hey,
yo.
we need some good smell. Good smell kills some viruses too.
So let me ask you guys a quick question, man.
Woo.
Does this mean the person doesn't wash their hands?
Yo, listen, man. This means we ain't getting infected
Yo,
by
you don't
doing the
wash your hands.
podcast.
This means we're taking precaution, bro. The CDC requires that we stay protected, that we stay from a distance, social distancing.
Is this enough distance?
I would love to be closer to you, to be honest with you.
Is this enough distance by the CDC's code? I
Nah,
don't even know, right?
6
No.
feet? Is it 6 feet?
6 feet.
It can be. I think we're obeying by the CDC
One,
laws.
two. I think we're good.
I think once you
I
had it,
definitely
you can't
think
get
we're
it
good.
again. You know what I mean?
I know. So, man, how you guys feel about everything that's going on with this Corona?
Can I take this off?
Oh man,
I think I
listen.
have to take mine off.
Oh, man.
It's
All right, guys. You guys get the picture. You
Yes,
guys
hands-
yes.
stay
hands are way too
protected.
big for
Stay
this.
safe.
Definitely.
Wow. Woof.
Yo, this Rona is keeping me home all day, man. All day.
But the question: are you tired of being home all day? Are you yet? I know that moment's gonna come. but-
Yeah, man. I mean, right now it's bittersweet. I kind of like being home because, I could, watch some TV. I mean, work and do a lot of paperwork and go out and drink. I mean, do some good stuff.
You can't even
You
go out
can't
and
go out
drink
and
anymore.
drink.
Though.
Nah, you can't. What I meant to say, I go out right there next to my car.
Well, I think that the problem is some people are working, some people are not. Well, it's not a problem, but it's a problem for those that are working, I feel like.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad saying that when there's a lot of people who are not working and are financially struggling.
Yeah.
So for one part of it is like I'm still being blessed with pay. But
Yeah.
the other part of it is like, man, I'm leaving every day outside, going to this clinic.
risk,
I'm being
yeah.
exposed.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, man, I almost caught like an anxiety attack on my way home today.
Yeah. Oh, because you're working.
And so I had to like put some Hillsong, bro, and start Hallelujah.
God, you're working, bro.
Yeah.
And, yo, hold on. So, do you guys at least get out early, or do you guys go in late? How's that?
Nah,
how
everything,
they
everything.
accommodate?
So I think they closed a lot of sites down. They're
Right,
sending
right.
people home. But in terms of the East Main site, it's still kind of on. That's like the main site.
Yeah.
And then I'm still there. I'm faithful.
Everyone? Is it a full house?
Nah, it's not a full house. It's like half the staff, I
Oh,
would say.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
but the problem is though, the people that are not working have to use their vacation, their sick time, and then
Oh, they have to dip into that PTO.
they got to dip into all of that.
That's crazy, man.
So, but we are gonna go into a national shutdown.
I think, within the next few weeks, for sure. We're in the beginning, I think, for sure. How about Lou? You're working at home, you said?
I'm working at home. It's bittersweet, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the only downside to working from home is the fact that I work all day, from home to like around 5 o'clock. Then from 5 and on, I'm still home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. You're done from work, but you're still at the same
Yeah,
place.
like
Change of scenery.
some days it'll be cool. Some other days, I'm sure it's gonna be boring and like what to do. So I'm, it just started, but I'm trying to, kind of just maybe make a plan, man. Make a plan throughout my schedule, my day. But I mean, the other good part is the fact that I could work out and lose some weight.
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I could shred those 50 pounds.
Come on
so
now.
That look good
so
for
the
that
girl
on
could
now.
say yes to me on a date.
First day of spring, too. Come on.
Exactly. I told her, shorty, I'm gonna listen. If I lose 50 pounds, will you go out on a date with me?
Where you at now? 20?
I'm at
30?
I'm at 234, I think.
All right.
No, yeah, 234.
And you started where?
I started at 255.
My God.
255.
22 pounds.
So listen, man, 22
a hard
pounds. So
journey.
Dang, next thing you know, he's gonna be up in my closet.
Yo, I can't wait.
shoot, bro.
I can't
Nah,
wait to
we gotta
try.
feed them. No,
can't
Yeah,
wait
bro.
to-
I gotta lose weight so I could tap into my medium. All the clothes, that are packed in my
Yeah.
medium side upstairs.
Oh, you got the influctuation weight clothes.
I got the influctuation
upstairs?
weight.
Bro, it's
So I
like
got-
one day I feel like a medium.
Nah,
Yeah.
but the medium is all stored in plastic bags, like
Oh.
up in the attic, because I don't fit into it. And I should probably give them to people, but
Right.
You could,
right.
or you could hold them for like your future son or
That's what I'm
something. You know,
saying.
one day he'll be able to fit it.
that's what I'm. But you haven't been bored yet though, being home all day.
Nah, well, not yet, man. You know, I'm able to chill. The computer, and then just. I mean, my dad lived with me, so it's a blessing seeing him. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really been bored. I mean, who could get bored of your bed? And of working.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Of,
I think I'm getting bored of my bed, and today's my first day without work. Our first day having now to
Wow.
be. I'm not even working at home, bro. I had to do the whole unemployment thing. I have to pray that these checks come in.
The Trump checks.
The Trump checks, baby.
Ooh, we
You know, we
supposed
about to get
two of them.
paid, baby. No, but yeah, bro. So I'm about to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
out what this journey's about. Being home, without actually working.
So how do you feel right now? I know today's
Well-
your first day, like not working. How
Yeah, dude. All
how
right,
you
I could
feeling
be
about
honest.
everything?
Yo, at that moment is when I was like, when they told me, listen, my boss hit me up, and on my way to work was like, they closed the mall down. I work at the mall.
On your way to
I
work.
work at the mall. On my way to work, he was like, yo, they're gonna close the mall down. Here's your check. Da 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 da. I
Right.
was like, holy moly.
That's
All right.
crazy.
And it hit me. I was like, I gotta go to Target. I gotta go buy food because I think I must spend like $200-$300 a week on food.
Yes.
And so with that being said, I said, oh, I can't do that anymore. So now I got to start cooking, making PB&J sandwiches,
Yo.
eating frozen food, ramen, canned soup.
Right,
Bro,
right.
you're bringing it back to the old days.
Oh, bro, I'm going to be broke for the next month and a half, 2 months. So, I mean,
Yeah.
along with a lot of Americans. So to answer your question, though, where that brings me, you can, a small moment of anxiety, though. But the anxiety is
Right,
not,
right.
like, I know this moment's going to pass. You get me? But it's just, it hits you because you start thinking about all the what ifs, the
Yeah.
Right.
negative aspect. You're like,
Of course, and I think
shoot.
that's humane to do though.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's a survival instinct.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is almost natural, but the fact is, anxiety level is high, man. It's higher than normal. I'm pretty sure that's not healthy.
Right.
either.
Nah, I mean, I think it's a process that we're all kind of wrestling with.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like this, like
crazy,
if you
man.
haven't struggled with anxiety, now you might start feeling it. Like I really have never really struggled with anxiety, but now like the what ifs of like, man, like
Interesting, right?
like the hell. So I could only imagine those that already suffer from anxiety.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? Now with,
crazy.
didn't
now
even
with all
consider that,
now with
yo.
all this going on, so their anxiety must be off the chains and off the roofs, and I think they have to battle their own anxiety because it's easy to say, relax, take a deep
Oh, it's
breath,
way too easy.
journal, meditate, pray, which are great things, but at the end of the day, that person who's really struggling from it is the
Right.
one that has to choose to do those things, man. So I just feel like this coronavirus.
What about
man,
your job though?
What about
Like
my job?
you working from home right now? I mean,
Hell
obviously,
no, I
know.
wish.
Yo, we
Next
just
topic.
we just talked about like
Yo,
him
listen, man.
working before we asked you.
After you done a couple of hours, man, you
Yo,
forgetting stuff, man.
A question mark above your head.
Yo, but seriously though, now I'm thinking about it because I can't imagine those people that actually normally suffer from certain like mental illnesses like anxiety being one of a big part of that.
Of course, yeah.
And then of course
Right.
along with like depression and even the pressures, their normal pressures along with their normal pressures of life, taking care of their family.
Of course.
And then this on top of that.
I feel like this it's like on steroids, like mental
Right,
health on
yeah,
steroids.
right.
So whatever you're going through, this just is like a steroid. So it's exploding whatever you're going through more. So if you're already going through anxiety,
Right.
this is like a bomb, right? If you're going through like depression, now you gotta be stuck home, which
Right.
sometimes even makes you more depressed. Like if
Does
that's
it?
you know,
and then
what
you're
I'm saying?
watching Netflix movies about like diseases taking over the world,
and all this
then-
media, you're all media the whole time.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So
Like you're stuck watching this and then on social media the whole time and everyone's like,
Right.
the world's ending. And then so now on top of that, you're like, yo, what's gonna happen?
You're
I
like,
didn't
what
take this serious
the
enough.
hell,
Right.
because this whole Corona, it's like, yo, what the hell? The other day I was in my bed, right? This was sometime last week. I think it's when the NBA got suspended, and I was just like, yo, what the F is going on, yo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell? Because back to our mindset about this, I felt like the coronavirus is taking a journey of its own,
Right.
as well as our own mindset, our own perspective on the coronavirus. So, like, if I would ask you, how'd you like when you first heard about it? Like, what was your mindset compared to it as it is now?
Yo, I honestly, personally, bro, it was just in China.
Yeah.
The China
It
virus,
was-
like the Trump
it was
said.
something that, it was just like it was something that was just in China. I mean, obviously, what was it, like a month and a half ago? Maybe that's when we first heard about it. We knew it was eventually gonna make its way to the U.S.
Yeah.
but it's the backlash, like the lockdowns, you know what I mean, the government going a little crazy, the stock market, everything just compiled up. You're like, dang, it was this serious?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like lockdown, really? Like we can't touch people. We gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, we should wash our hands all the time, but
we should.
but now they're really emphasizing it.
Yo,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't do drugs and wash your hands.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's emphasized
Yeah.
now.
Yo, let me ask you a question though, man, because you know all this toilet paper situation, you know what I'm saying, and water situation. So I was thinking, if we, you know, God forbid, if we was to run out of toilet paper, what's another good replacement?
Paper towels, tissue for your nose.
Okay, but what if they run out of paper?
Take your ass to the
Like-
take your ass to the bathtub and
What
like,
about newspapers? Will y'all wipe your ass?
yeah, I'll do newspaper. I'll do a leaf, bro. I'll go get a leaf.
But can't you make them now? Like I thought there was like videos on how to make toilet paper.
could?
It's toilet paper, bro. It's wiping your butt. Long as
How
you
you
got
make
soap,
toilet
you
paper?
good.
Yo, you know what
I need
when you
to
go
learn that.
when you go to a rich people house, not rich people, but like a lot of the wealthier people have that the butt thing where you get to wash your butt and water comes up.
I thought, is
Oh,
that a butt washer or is that like is that a woman's kuka washer?
I thought it was a butt washer.
I thought it was a kuka washer,
It was
bro.
both, I
Both.
guess.
But I never, I don't think I've ever even seen one of those in person.
Bro, you never had that squirt up your butt?
You called it a Google
Never.
washer?
Yeah,
But I've only seen like
kuka cleaner,
I've
bro.
only seen it in wealthier people houses though.
I never seen that,
Bro, I
at
tried it
all.
one time, bro, because I was so curious.
Yo,
Yo.
I bet you loved it.
Yo, that
You sat
thing
down, I was
was-
like, ooh,
I sat down, bro, and that
Maybe
thing
get
just,
Rico.
that water just up your butt, and you're like,
cold.
oh man, it was
Can you
warm.
temp? Can you fix the temp?
You can fix the temp.
You should have done.
Oh, that might
Bro.
be something we all need in our house.
I think we need it, and all you need is like one good swipe. Boop.
No excuses. Yeah, for your booty to be dirty.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Bro, that's some crazy stuff that you even tried it.
No, but this is just crazy, man. Like, you know, what's going on? It's affecting. You know, like who would have known that, man? We would have been. Who would have known that they would have shut
that's
down
what I'm saying.
situations?
Did you think it would be this big?
Nah, not at all.
Like, did you take it lightly in the beginning,
I took it
or
lightly.
you're still feeling it the same
I
way
took it
across
lightly
the
in the
board?
beginning, and I'm not taking it lightly anymore, just because I was reading this like directors from like biochemists or that he's been around and did a lot of things, you know, in the past when it comes to epidemics and pandemics.
You're talking about the Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah, the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yo, you gotta watch that.
I think I actually watched that.
that dude.
His name is
He's
Michael.
awesome. Something.
Or something.
So, but
like
what'd you
that.
get out of it?
I got out of it that, man, I need to buy 20 cases of water. I gotta buy
Water? Out of all
like
things?
20 pounds of chicken, man.
How about tissue?
Yo, I live with
don't need the 20
newspaper,
pounds of
man.
tissue?
Yo, listen, man. Yo, sometimes you just gotta use the left hand, homie,
So, yeah.
and wash it.
Yo, I mean, I would use my
Well,
sock.
you know, in the past, people from the Middle East used to like wipe like that.
No,
That's
I
what
think
it
they
was.
still do, bro. I
still
think that I don't know if it's the.
But they don't use toilet paper.
I think it's if not the
What's wrong
Indian
with
culture,
y'all?
it has to be something like.
Bro, there's
Middle
somebody
Eastern.
that's gonna watch this and DM us, like somebody from the
Oh, yeah, bro.
My friends.
Oh yeah, if this is posted on YouTube, it's definitely in the comments. Like,
Oh,
yo,
we
get it
gotta
right,
post
bro.
it on
This is what it's
YouTube.
called. All right.
we got it,
bro.
bro.
Enough with the booty. Enough with the
Sorry.
Yo,
booty.
but all right, so yeah, I feel you. So a lot of people had that same feeling, like
Right.
where we started off, it wasn't
Yeah.
as serious, and then next thing you know,
Yeah.
it's a pandemic, and you're like,
Pandemic.
you got to stay home. You can't go places. You can't touch so and so. You can't drink here. You can't eat over here. And it's like, well, if you gotta go
Yeah,
somewhere, do it, but
Yo,
stay
you
home if
can't
you
go.
don't have to.
Yo, you can't go to a bar.
Yeah.
What the f is going on? You
You
can't.
can't go to a restaurant past what?
No, no,
Six.
you can't.
No, you can't even eat, right?
You got to take out.
So how you
go-
gonna go on a date?
There's no dating, bro. This is quarantine from dating.
There's
yo.
no quarantine. The other day I was talking to
Damn.
I was talking to one of my homegirls, right? And she was like, yeah, you know, I was outside walking my dog, and some guy was just kind of staring at me, and then I just went inside because I was scared.
Right.
And then I was like, yo, that could
Yeah.
have been your dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that
one.
could have been your guy. Like, you missed, you know, I was just joking around. And then she was like, yo, this is not the time to be dating.
Yo,
This is not
for
the
real.
time to be meeting nobody.
It's not.
Because I'm like, yo, where we going to go? All right, what are some creative? All right, this is a segment to all my boys out there that are still
All
trying
right.
to holler at that pretty girl, trying to take her on a date.
Damn.
Give me some creative dates, man, right now in
we
the
can think of?
pandemic. Some creative pandemic virus dates.
glove or no glove?
Yeah.
Gloves or no gloves?
Yeah.
Some all right, creative dates.
Gloves.
What about picnics
Where you going to go picnic at?
in your backyard, son?
Damn, this guy.
Yo, we go to my backyard. I put a nice little
You gonna
blanket.
do all that? All right, that's what's up, bro.
I bring
That's
the nice
creative.
little, basket.
Yeah,
You ever been on a picnic?
Nope.
I guess.
Wait,
I'm
have I?
gonna say,
Nah.
bro.
Well, cookout.
My creativity level is low right now, and I'm gonna say a simple joyride, chill, or drive around town
Ooh.
from your house to maybe the Dutchess or McDonald's drive-through.
But you know what's the key, right?
Right,
When you're with a girl, this is the key. I'm gonna tell you what's the key when you're driving with a girl.
What's the key?
What's the
You
key?
put some good like slow rap or R&B, right? But you put the music in the back speakers and a little bit in the front speakers, so that when you guys are conversating, you guys are able to hear each other good, but you still got the effect of the music in the back.
So it's just literally a background
so
music.
that's it, and it sets up the whole atmosphere. A little bit of wine or whatever she
So
likes.
you agree though? You think that's a good
I mean,
that's a good creative, or it's the classic?
it's the classic.
It's the classic. You can't go
Yeah,
wrong
It's
with
the
a
classic.
drive-through.
And she can't call you ghetto because where else are you gonna go?
Yeah, and cheap. She definitely can't call you cheap because where
Yeah.
else can you go?
Oh, perfect. Maybe you go to Mary Canteen, grab something to eat right there, and then just go watch the sunset. Go outside the car, sip on a little bit of wine.
I think those are creative ways. So we got
Yeah.
joyride. We got this guy making a picnic in his backyard. What else?
You could invite a girl to do like, a fake podcast with you.
Exactly.
And
There
bring
you
him,
go.
and we got an extra space on the couch.
Bring them right here. Ask her a couple of questions from the nice podcast session. It might turn to a casting session, but I'll leave that
You
alone.
look very comfortable. Can I just add, with the two pillows to your left and right, bro?
Take it in the
Dead center
middle.
of the couch. You look extremely comfortable.
Man, I'm about to.
So
Yeah.
our guest would not be feeling that comfortable.
No, this,
Not at all.
I don't even know
Nah.
what else to do. Take a walk, stroll.
On
You could take a
dates,
walk and
right?
stroll. You could do like a midday walk stroll because
Do they have
There's
ice
no
cream on the
excuses.
go?
You
I'm
got
sure they
time.
have ice cream on the go.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
come
go with the
on.
ice cream date.
Ooh,
But what a better way to be cheap, yo.
It's a perfect time for the
It's a
cheap.
perfect
Yo,
and
time
a
bro.
great excuse
for the cheap
and
date.
a great excuse.
it's a perfect time to save some money, man.
It is
Well,
a.
Do you guys ever feel the pressure of having?
Or pay some bills.
I think every guy has. though.
What?
Trying to be cheap on a date. So you either making excuses
Hell
or
yeah.
going to some really cheap
Yep.
places.
Not,
You know what I mean?
But not cheap because I want to be cheap, but like cheap because all I got in my account is 120 till Friday.
Yeah. It's Wednesday
So it's always
night,
like
Thursday.
Thursday nights. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I
Because
get
I have
you.
my daughter on Friday, so Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Either. All right, so Rick has gotten some. Rick, this is real friendship, yo.
Yo, it's real.
Rick has gotten some 11 o'clock Thursday nights. Yo, you got
11:40.
some. You could cash at me real quick. I
cash
get
out
paid
me.
tomorrow.
Yo, cash out me X amount. Yo, I got you tomorrow. Don't worry. But it'd be like, I got you tomorrow. Check this out. It'd be like, I got you tomorrow plus 5.
Yeah, you
know
gotta
what I
add the
mean?
plus 5.
He adds 5 on, which is dope because I take the interest. But
Yo, it's funny because sometimes when I'm gonna go on a date, like I tell the girl, "Hey, where you trying to go eat at?" And she'll be like, "I don't know, you pick." And then I'll be like, am I
Wait, hold on. Tell me, you just said that you go on a date and you ask the girl where she want to go.
Or maybe like we hanging out. Yeah, I guess.
Yo, come
That's-
on. That's what you messed up.
Where you trying to
because
go?
We know they don't know where
Yep.
anything that they want to eat. Ever, bro.
No, so some of the times it's
Messed
like
up,
we just
man.
chilling. I don't even know we're gonna eat, but I'll be like, "Yo, where you trying to get some food? Where at?" So when they tell me you choose, I be debating between a nice spot that costs more money, or low end spot that costs less money. I always.
Oh,
try
you
to-
ever been hungry as hell, but like you choose not to eat because it's more expensive and you just get drinks with the girl?
Nah.
That's some cheap stuff, bro.
That's really
That
is
is some
cheap,
cheap
bro.
stuff.
That's some saving on the budget stuff.
That's like,
true.
oh shoot, let's look at the menu. Nah, chill.
But
I know the drinks are good here, and then you just take the menu.
but then I feel like I do a bad job with the whole dating, taking the girl. No, in a sense where no, we have a great time.
Yeah.
But next thing you know, man, I've dropped $200. I've dropped
Oh, yeah.
$300. Yeah, you know, like
You're like you trying to be conservative.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
Funny,
conservative, and it just blows
Yes.
out. Like it just backfires.
but- Yeah. Well,
I be hating when they be like, we get a guacamole, whatever, we're not with chips and whatever. So we're done with that. Then she be like, hey, can we get another one? And I be like, go ahead. But I'm like, one time I went out and this girl wanted two and then wok. With
She
chips.
wanted 2 servings of guacamole.
Yo, we ordered 2, and I'm like, yo,
Is y'all chew?
it's just us.
That's
And I'm
messed
already
up,
like,
man.
that's already a meal, girl.
Nah, you know what that is
Plus
to me?
your meal.
You know what that means to me? That's a split check. That's what that means.
That-
to me.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
definitely a split check. Like,
I know.
chew guacs. All right, so can we just make sure we get 2 checks, please?
I'm like, yeah. if she
All her
orders a
drinks
third
are
one,
hers.
Do
I'm out.
you believe in split checks?
Oh heck yeah.
Split checks.
Oh heck yeah.
I'm talking about the first date though.
Oh, even still, bro. Look, I believe the girl needs to reach for that wallet.
Oh yeah,
And if the date is good, I got this. But if the date's alright,
yeah.
not even. Let me not say alright but sometimes I feel like women, that's the abused part right there.
Right.
It's a little double standards.
A little bit.
Right? So now I just go like I'm an adult, you're an adult. We love eating and drinking. And if you find yourself at $120 after drinks and food, you by yourself, lady, yeah, maybe splitting that check is a good idea.
I think it all depends too, though. If you're
Well,
the one
yeah,
that
of course.
initiates the date,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
or maybe like, or if she said, "Yo, let's go get something to drink" or something like that, then it's like, all right, cool. It's like a kind of an even kind of thing. But I
Right,
do
that's
agree
true.
though. Like
That's true.
I'm definitely gonna normally cover it, but I feel like she kind of gotta like reach into
You gotta
that.
see
like,
some action.
yeah,
like,
I just can't see her just sipping on a drink, looking somewhere else. Like,
You
come
know,
on.
or when it's time to get the check, she's in the bathroom all of a sudden, like fixing herself. Like, come
Oh
on,
no!
man.
But
I know the move.
But then that's that extreme, right? And Lou, I want you to get your opinion on this one.
Yeah.
But then you got the super independent ones, who even if you want to kind of treat them,
Oh, they're stubborn.
they feel like if you do that, then they owe you something.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I definitely
Yeah.
know what you mean.
So
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you've experienced that, where like you want to treat the girl and she's like, no, I got it. You know, because I guess in their
Got it.
mindset,
I'm like, then you got it.
My God.
You got
But
mine
you-
too?
Yeah.
no, but have you felt like when you like the girl, you were trying to kind of just make her have a good time and kind
Yeah.
of treat her, and then she's like it's like a dub, like poof, not here, I'm gonna pay for my stuff. You don't gotta pay for my stuff, dude.
However, I felt like if she does that, then I
Well,
owe
you
her
felt like
something.
she was always just that. This happens too often. Like she's too independent. Like she's over here. I don't need no man, bro.
Yeah,
Like, so you don't have to pay.
I love that. I'm like, yo, pay for all your stuff.
All right, that'd be the chick.
And
that
you
be
want to
like,
go on
"Eh."
the trip? Yeah, I got half of it. Oh, hell yeah, you got half of
That's a
it.
different story there.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm about it. Well, sometimes I dislike is, for example, I hit up a chick and I'm like, yo, you want to go get some food, whatever. We chill. They be like, yeah, and whatever. I'll cover the first one, and then they'll start hitting me up, but just to eat some food. And you want to go to dinner,
All she wants
and
to
I'm
do
like,
is
all right,
eat.
cool, but it's gonna be half and half, right? Or we go and like, for example, they'll whatever, like it'll be half and half, but the next time, like she would be like, oh man.
So she would
I'm
only use you
short.
for dinner.
I feel like she was only using me for dinner, and I get it. I don't blame her. I love some good food. However,
You do love some.
it just kind of felt a little bit of, man, I don't want to keep hanging out with you. And maybe her intentions wasn't that, but I started just kind of feeling like, man, every time you hit me up, it's to get some food. Like, what about to do a
Yeah,
podcast or something?
yeah. That happened to you before? You felt like a girl just wanted to chill with you so you could buy her food?
Nah, not food, but I always felt some type of way being used by a female. Just not just.
But I guess
but I get it.
I guess it's the same thing, right? A girl hits you up to go take her out so you could buy her drinks.
You go get drinks.
Of course, these free meals.
I mean, there's a lot of things they can use you for, and it's annoying, yo.
Yo, have you been Tindering?
Have I? Nah.
Have you been Tindering in this virus?
Hell no, bro.
Where'd you
You
go?
catch, you catch something like Tinder and swiping left and right.
Yo, so the other day I was thinking about this, and this is just a dumb. I know I'm like off for thinking like this, right? So I was thinking about, yo, what if like they start having like this club, right, or this bar called like Corona Zone, like all the people that got coronaviruses, and they want
meet
to
up
party
there?
and chill. Yo, we got a party over here because everybody got we all
Because
got
we're
the
isolating
virus.
everybody with
So might as well
bro,
just chill and
19.
have a good time.
Like,
Yo, I start thinking about
Yo,
stuff
but
like
show
that.
us your medical. Like to get in, you gotta show your medical. Like,
Your
yeah, I got.
medical card.
Yeah, I got.
Or how about the
I got
opposite
that.
in terms of imagine like we go into a shutdown or this quarantine lasts for months because that's what the experts say it could last for
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be like underground things happening?
Oh heck
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, well,
Hell
you know what?
yeah.
That's interesting because
think
do I
so.
think I never even thought about it, but now that you mention it, I'm like, wait a minute, that makes sense. If we're stuck in a house or
Right.
quarantined for like 4 weeks, you could tell by the 4th week we're definitely gonna be like some underground house party.
Some basement
Or,
house
you know what I
party.
mean? Because it's prohibition, baby.
Yeah.
There's no bars, man.
There's prohibition.
It's
that's the word.
prohibition, baby. Buy your own liquor
crazy.
and stay at home. But
So,
no,
so
we
according to
wanna
the
drink.
CDC, we could have 10 people party
10 people within 6 feet. Is that
Just
what
10 people.
within 6 feet. Right?
bro? I mean,
I mean,
there's ways around this.
there's 3
we
here. We need 6 more people.
Or we could have a
That's a
full
party alone
We
right
could have
there,
a
bro.
That's
check
a
this out.
party alone.
Like I could throw a full house party, right? And 10 people in the basement, 10 people on the middle floor, and 10 people in the big attic.
Nah, that's
that we
extra
got.
exposure, man.
But that's 10
Much,
people,
man.
man.
You're
10
right,
people,
but
But I think we got to check fevers in the door, though.
yeah, we'll have a thermometer. Like, all right, hold up, everybody.
full
Check-
on nurse at the
check-
front.
Check
We have a MA in the front.
101. Nah,
Nah,
you out.
man, too risky.
You out.
Yeah, take that stuff out.
99. All right.
Nah, they're talking about this quarantine's gonna last for a
It
minute.
is.
Yo, man, I'm
It is.
hearing some people say end of April. Some even saying as far as like June, July,
Bro.
even maybe.
It's scary times, bro.
No, so that guy that I was talking about, the guy from the Joe Rogan podcast,
Right.
Michael Osterholm.
He was on the Will Smith and Jada table talk too. By the way,
What about him though?
He basically was saying that I'm trying to look it up right here. That it's gonna last. So he says, let me see right here. But that guy he's legit, man. Like, all right. So he says the world is still far from rolling out a vaccine. Right. We have to continue to consider that it means, what it means to die from the virus. It is a very difficult and tragic situation. But then he starts saying that, okay, do we envision in America that for the next 18 months will be in complete lockdown? So he's saying that this is gonna
He's saying that it could
last
possibly
like
last 18 months.
18 months. This situation.
yo, as long as they don't take Wi-Fi out, bro.
All right. So what are some of
Right.
the things that you feel like, man? As long as they don't take this out,
Wi-Fi
okay, Wi-Fi.
We definitely need Wi-Fi.
or internet.
What
Not-
about a washer and dryer place?
I mean, come on. I'm gonna be
Yo.
in sweats for the next 4 weeks, baby. Come on. I don't need,
Unless
I
you
don't
want,
need much clothes.
unless you go on a date.
Unless I go on a date, then I'll change into another set of
Yo,
sweats.
I'm even learning how to cut my own hair, man.
Yo, let's
know.
talk about that. How about all the barbers,
Yeah.
hair salonists, nails,
Come on.
cosmetics?
I one.
They're without jobs.
They're without. Oh, God bless them, bro.
Yo, God
Seriously.
bless him for real.
And then the second part of it, I'm woofing today,
Yo,
bro. That's
people
why I have
like
the hat
this.
on.
Yeah, man.
I get a haircut every
man.
week.
You can do that at home.
you really woofing though.
We can all just go with a nice, simple
I
buzz
told you
cut,
to bring
bro.
some clippers today, man. You didn't.
Come on.
You
Bring some clippers. All right, guys. This is the section where I give him a shape up.
But would you trust your barber at home though? If he says come to my crib, I'm gonna cut you at the crib.
My barber.
I'm gonna have to
Cuts
go with my
me at his
Lysol,
crib,
like,
bro.
yo, let me
I don't go
Lysol
to a
your
barber shop.
clippers real quick.
I don't have a barber shop, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
so
fortunately-
haircuts it's still not gonna change for you.
Yeah, not at all, bro. It's just when I want to go get one.
Yeah,
Now that
yeah,
I
of
got
course.
the time
Of course.
and without a job, do I really want?
I think it's a perfect time
Oh,
for
really
to bring back the man bun.
Nah.
Nah.
The man.
Yeah, this think about this corona, that we're talking about. Who do you think are the most people affected by this? I mean, obviously all of us, but
Oh, the poverty, the poor, baby.
all
70, 80K below,
yo,
All day.
right? I would
All
say.
day.
Yo, I could imagine the people that have already like suffer from depression or anxiety, and all the these mental health situations, how they're probably even feeling even now with this. You know what I'm saying? That I'm sure their anxiety has to go up by 10. And I just wonder how they're dealing with this, and because
They're probably dealing with the way we all are, man. Netflix, Disney Plus,
Crying,
drugs,
Um,
liquor.
liquor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I think one of the positives, is that like the insurance companies like Husky, they rolled out telehealth, which they never approved therapy through Zoom.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now they approved it.
But now they approved it.
So
Yeah,
now
I heard,
you could do like therapy through like Zoom. So
Money.
I mean, it's not the same as
changes
face
a lot
to
of
face, but as long as you could like get like some kind of
Right. Right.
mentorship from your therapist, you know what I'm saying, through Zoom,
Right.
you know, that is that's a plus.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
You
so.
think it's gonna be utilized often?
Oh, I think so. I think so. Because first of all, like all these therapists have to make the money too, so they're gonna like encourage these clients to use telehealth. So I think that's gonna be the next wave. I'm
Yeah,
about to sign up for telehealth. I'm about to sign up.
What's Telehub though? That's the Zoom
Therapy.
thing.
Yeah. It's therapy, but through like FaceTime.
I think you should sign up for it.
Get a hot therapist.
Yeah.
It's possible, bro. I mean, that'd be.
Yo, I need a hot therapist in my life.
Long distance relationship.
Literally.
You could. I'm about to do Zoom in Peru.
So you're saying that because of this, they're expecting a wave of like assistance for mental health. Is that what they're anticipating?
Nah.
For
Well,
Yeah, no, I that's part of it. Yeah, so the telehealth thing is part of.
but whatever they do, it has to be electronically. 'Cause-
Yeah, of course,
You know,
of
so-
course. But I didn't know that they actually. Well, you know, because the way this, like, you would think. At first, this whole coronavirus thing, the way they told you
Right.
to prepare, it all felt like a hurricane was on the way. You know what I mean? So stock up because you might lose this.
Right, right.
Yep.
Like it almost felt like a weather warning. So a snowstorm was coming, so we got to rack up because we're gonna stay locked in.
Yep.
That's almost it felt
Right.
that way. So I don't even know what I was gonna say, to be honest with you. I just started thinking about something else. But I also did smoke before this. In my defense, I definitely
Power.
It was something about mental health,
Oh, wait, hold on.
and I think the resources with mental health is going to expand because of this coronavirus.
Oh, right. So I'm only thinking like, so we all think. So I never thought that they would consider the mental aspect, you know, because before it would just be more like stock up, get yourself
yeah,
ready.
of course.
But it seems like the state or the government is really like putting everything out there.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
making
that's
sure
crazy.
everything is available to us, which is what really scared
Right.
me the most of it all. Because you see this extra effort in a snowstorm, all you hear about
Right.
what you shouldn't do, what
Yep.
they want you to do. But now with all this, they're telling you, do this.
Yep.
We're gonna have all these resources available. You're like, wow,
Right.
they're offering all this stuff.
Yeah.
This must be serious.
Did you hear about like the environment is getting better with the lockdown?
Well,
Like
as you can assume,
Yeah.
I heard China saw blue skies after like the first time after like years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pollution, baby. I might be dramatic about that.
But what do you think? Like, if you would say like some positives with this COVID-19 kind of thing,
Some pros.
like what are some pros that's going on? Like in the negative, in the darkness, because we're going through a dark time. I think we
Yeah.
really are going through it. I never lived through no damn pandemic, and I never thought I would.
I don't think anybody I know did.
You know, so this is kind of mind-boggling to me. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around what we're going through a pandemic. You know, so like
So some pros.
Like some
What would you
pros-
say, Lou?
some
Go
pros
ahead,
in
Lou,
this
before I
dark.
get into it, 'cause I
Some
got two off
pros.
the top of my head.
You can sleep more.
Come on now. That's what I'm talking about.
You sleep more.
so the
definitely.
idea of rest.
Rest more, spend quality time with your family more because you're home. You know, a lot of people sometimes, you know, so used to being out and working and just, you know, even with, in all ages, even young people. Sometimes we're. I keep saying we, like if I'm that young, I'm there. But you know, a lot of people that go out at night and stuff, a lot of them are forced to stay home and kind of spend time with your families. You know, so I think that's pretty important. You know, and I think that's a plus that's going on with the situation. What else? I think honestly, I know I might be wrong about this now. All right, I know the gyms are closed, but I feel like there's an opportunity that people can focus on themselves.
Yeah.
Not just, you know, of course, working out, maybe home, I guess, but also focusing on yourself, on evaluating your life. You know, sometimes we're in a rush. So this is a good time to just evaluate just your life, you know, what's going on. These changes, I'm sure it affects our perspective about life as well. Understanding that, man, I don't know if we've thought about was I prepared for this, but I think it brings into light, you know, just preparing myself in the future. You know, one thing that I think it does too, it makes us realize, and this is one thing key, that it makes us realize how money doesn't really cover everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're so used to trying to get some money and money, but what's money worth when you could when you're locked down in your house and you could catch the virus and you could die? You know, and I think this is a good time to evaluate that and to realize that, man, I'm trying to chase becoming millionaires and doing all this stuff, you know, at the expense of losing time with my family, losing time with my own body, with people. And I think these are things that are being put into perspective, that, man, life is short. You know, if you think about this month with the death of Kobe Bryant, you know, and I think with this that's going on also, it just put in a different perspective of life, you know, into what's going on. And so I think everyone should evaluate that and should reflect on that. And, you know,
I mean, pros.